Okay, I'm in Middle Falls, New York, near the Battenkill River, and this is all new to me. I saw on Google Maps an old mill somewhere down there, and I'm gonna go look for it. So this is all new to me and the rest of you that are with me. Wow, look at that old bridge. I have no idea how strong this bridge is. There's animal tracks down there. That's kind of a neat bridge right there. Get a better look at it. This is a hydro plant. It says everything's monitored and stuff, but I don't really know. I'm pretty sure you can't go through here. This has been blocked off. That looks like it hasn't moved in decades. Somebody's been down here on something. It's not snowmobile tracks. And I'm walking in them, whatever they are. There we go. That's not bad. I'm not really sure. It looks like this used to be a road years ago, I suppose. If it was a factory, it may have been the way in and out. There's that other bridge. Over there's a railroad line. You can see on the ridge line right there. Not 100% if it's still in use or whose it was. Could have been anybody's. You know, Delaware and Hudson, Battenkill Railroad, Greenwich. They all had little railroads in this area. So it could have been any one of them. This looks like it may have been one of those four-wheel Polaris things. It's blacktop, so it was something once. You know what? When I come back, we'll go back across that bridge and come out. There's some pieces and parts and stuff. I'm probably going to jiggle around. The ground is so uneven. And it's, I don't know, it's, temperature's in the 40s. So it's kind of weird. Some of it's melting, some of it's not. Depends on how packed it is, I guess. And somebody's definitely been down here. Left their name all over the tank. Looks like access right down to the water. I'm not walking down there. There's something fairly modern down there. Usually indicates use. Well, somebody had little donut-y things here. And there is a plant, or an old mill of some sort. So let's see what kind of neato things I can find here. I hear the buzzing of the electrical wires. There's a substation of some sort. Lots of juice up there. Let's see. Well, there's that bridge. Be kind of neat, huh? If I fall on my ass, you get to see it. Well, there's the mill. I couldn't even tell you what it was. This is a whim. I had no idea. Like I said, I saw it on the map, but I didn't know what it was. This is such an interesting line right there. It's highly possible that this was used as a coal dump, like you know, a lot of the old power plants and stuff that were coal fired. They would have these kind of ramps, and then the tracks would go over an open area, and it would just dump the coal. There could have been a hopper, a conveyor, whatever, but when I go back across there, I'll see if I can get to the end of it safely. And if it was, there'll be a pile of coal of some sort there. So I don't really know what this was. And from the looks of it. The building used to come out here, and you can see at one point something burned. I'm assuming this was pulled here by the fire department. There's some sort of paper substance. Could have been cardboard. Looks like it was cardboard boxes that burnt. And you can see up here on the wall, right there, there's 3, possibly 4 holes. And those were most likely some sort of steel or wooden beams. I'm gonna see. It looks like they could have been, I don't know, could have been steel, I guess. I try not to walk on stuff like this during the winter because snow is one of those interesting little creatures that'll sit right on top of something that's unstable and you don't know till you step on it. Interesting building. Definitely have to do some research. There's some of the pipe, possibly conduit. That looks like electrical conduit there, and you can see where the roof line originally was, and then the walls. And my assumption is that it looks like a cut sandstone with cinder block. So more than likely the sandstone was the original building. Cinder block was added later for whatever reason. There's part of the foundation here. There's a lot of rusted metal in here. Nails in it, so it was probably a metal roofing. This is usually a good indication of serious heat. And you can see right there where the flashing is into the concrete, but it's all rusted. That oxidization like that is from severe heat burning off anything protective on the metal. So there's a couple of charred wooden beams around. So that would be my big guess, is that it was a wooden roof. Here's some of the original sandstone as well. It's painted white, I guess, or gray. And a green band. Be interesting to see in its heyday. Let's walk down here. Somebody else has. There's footprints here. That's a footprint. It's not an animal print. There's a piece of charred wood. And it's got nails in it. This used to be a window. Interesting. That used to be a heater or of some sort, radiator. And you can see the fins. Yeah, that was a long radiator. That was probably a wall-mounted heater, or could have even been on the second floor if there was one. I'm assuming there was because of that doorway there, that lattice work, and those supports. Dead tree. Lots and lots of building parts. Wow. This is so cool. I love when I don't know where I am. It's the coolest thing ever. Okay, so that, obviously the building kept going here because this is the same construction. So this red brick and this cinder block all appears to have been added on after to include inside. Stay away. Oh. Oh well. Wow. Check out the thickness of that door. Whatever the fire was, it didn't even burn it. That's crazy. Here's the second one. So this used to be double doors. And there's the charred wood inside. Not really sure what this was. Very interesting though. Wire mesh windows, covers. Well, there used to be a light there, I guess. Interesting step down into the window frame. Very interesting. There's hooks up there, like something used to be hung on that over this awning, which is aluminum or steel. Punk love never dies unless I what? Oh, I hate when they don't finish quotes. I'm never gonna know. How's that for a cinder block? That's a beast. For me. Graffiti cracks me up. Oh, well, this can't be too old. It has some sort of a sensor. I'm not sure if it's a motion sensor or what. Notice the brick's broken off and stuck in there. That's so interesting. Guardrail so I don't fall down and bust my butt. There's another building down there right on the edge of the river. You can see the frame. Well, maybe we'll make it down to that one. This must have been a really hot fire, given that the bricks are busted up right there. Can't read it. I said what I said. Okay. Well, whatever you said, you said. So, more brocky brickies. Brokey brickies. Whoa! The size of this beast. This monstrosity. Interesting. Interesting. It's a radiator. There's some glass. That was some serious heat. Kind of melted that glass up. Wow. I'm definitely going to do some research and see what happened here, or what this was, what happened. I mean, I'm guessing it probably burnt after. Like, it was probably abandoned. But there's always a possibility that it burned and became abandoned. Oh, ow. Booger. As obviously a lot of fire occurred here. A whole bunch of burnt timbers down there by that wall. In case you're curious, on the other side of that wall, there's a little bit of a valley. You can hear the river running in it. That's the Bat and Kill. Now, my assumption, based on what I can see, is this is a window frame, and you can see where the open part, or the part of the window you could open was. And based on what I see, they were on the second story. Well, it looks like all of them. But you look at those right there, and you see how that centerpiece is bent from heat. An intense fire is the only way that can occur. An intense fire. And depending on the age of the building, this wood could have been so dried out that once it caught, it was like a tinderbox. The glass got so hot that it melted. And you see that on that third floor, especially down at that window. It looks like they cemented or bricked over them originally, at some point anyway in the life of this building. And you can see where that glass just melted. That is ridiculous. There's a panel box. Looks like some sort of a freight elevator. All the colors are interesting. I mean, obviously they're... some of them have been discolored by the fire. But some sort of a yellowish color, and then like a green. In some cases red. Down here there's like a red band. I'm gonna have to walk around the other side because I don't trust walking through here. If I could see better, I would. There's a fire hydrant. I don't know how good that worked. And these are obviously the office side of it, where this was production or what have you. Yeah, definitely gonna have to walk around the other way, because normally I'd walk right through there, but I can't see. Last thing I need to do is sever my leg or some crap out here by myself. It's funny, you look at my footprints. Some are on top, some are not. Craziness. Walk back. Oh. It's alright, I didn't need that left knee anyway. Oh, guardrail. Good. I don't want to fall. It's interesting when you look down, though. Alright. Yeah, here's some melted glass, too. Seriously intense. It melted that glass. Alright. Here. I should be able to walk through here. Ooh. This cardboard. Yeah, if this building was full of paper products and it caught, oh my God. The fact that any of it's here is amazing. Well, let's see how much I feel like chancing some of this. Oh, he loves you. Yeah, it's just like stacked boxes. Oh, no wonder it was intense. Not much to see in there. The tire. Okay. Moving on. Wow. Hot enough to warp an I-beam. Look at that. That's crazy. Hard to imagine that fire that intense. I don't want you in. Huh. Still don't know what happens with punk love. So sad. That stuff's obviously newer. Some sort of conveyor. Like I had mentioned before about coal. It could have been. I mean, the water tank's not that old. The table is. This is... It's not crazy. I mean, it's not like ancient. It's not that new either. Obviously used to be facing the other way. And the sticker's all upside down looking at them. Okay. I still just cannot get over these I-beams. The amount of heat required to melt an I-beam like this. It's phenomenal. I mean, you're looking at what? Half inch? I mean, half inch. And look at how that's warped. Absolutely remarkable. I mean, that could have been cut with a torch for safety, but it's got a 90-degree bend in it. And obviously goes under here. All right. I'll go look in the other end here. The tracks are over there. I'm thinking I don't know if it's the upper or lower that are tracks, because there was a road, like a logging trail almost, that paralleled this. It could be either one. The other reality is that if I'm correct about deliveries of coal, or even the removal of whatever product these guys were producing, it could be a spur coming into this area, and then that would be the main line. Oh, Pac-Man ghost. I just wondered where they lived. It's some seriously old concrete. It's even got rebar in it. Damn. This is obviously a truck dock. There's a bumper. Well, that would make sense. This would be shipping or receiving, I suppose. Oh. Okay, well, some sort of hoists. Not really sure what they were for. Unless they were, I don't think they were used when this dock was used, just primarily because I'm not really sure what you would use them for. And they're cut and they're bricked in. Now at one point something could have wrote out on there. You can see the added bricks, but that beam is nowhere inside that I could see. And these windows had been boarded up, and you can see here where they attached some sort of flashing, and then there's a metal ridge in there that they probably had a roof attached to. At least that would be my guess. This looks like it was a forklift ramp, so whatever it was probably required forklifts. Obviously these trees weren't here. Oh, somebody left the power on, and the heaters. Oh, it's terrible. It's a waste. So, without falling on my head here, yeah, those beams they're not in here. So they had to have been removed prior to this fire. Which means, again, depending on the age of the plant, and repurposing of the building, I mean, there's no telling. You can see where the wood floor supports used to be. And you can see some of the floor. These beams, these wooden beams, all burnt. Let's see. Some sort of filter, I guess. Huh. I love these old buildings. Right to know. Looks like some sort of a kill switch. Oh, probably the fire alarm. Somebody pulled it. Oh, like ninja. Ninjas have been here. Okay. Interesting artwork. What's this book? Oh, this is all about the Title VII law. New York Employer's Guide. Let's see if we got a copyright on this. 2001. I have a feeling that this building was busted up before that. There's no way this much damage has occurred in here in just 20 years. Although, you gotta wonder, I mean, these exit signs aren't that old. This kind of lighting's not that old. This kind of lighting's not that old, and there's a plug to plug it in. There's the old counterweight door close. These are old fire doors. I'm not really sure what happened, but what would have occurred is there'd be a cable in here. It'd be attached to this weight with some sort of a metal mercury type switch, that when the door was open it would stay like that. But as soon as it got to a certain temperature, much similar to sprinklers, that would melt the switch, and it would cause this counterweight to drop and yank that door shut. Let's see what happens when we walk in here. What do we got? Oh, cubby. This was set by somebody. This isn't part of the original fire. Hell, oh? I don't know. Oh. I guess if you're looking for that, you go that way. Huh. No. No. I'm not quite sure. 2004 maybe? I don't know. Little hidey hole. Still. These are some sort of manuals. Somebody's tried to set on fire. This is all newer stuff in here. All right. It's an old phone. Not as old as some. Nice artwork. Windows are painted. Let's see. They're concrete, so I'm not worried about the steps. Let's see here where we go. It's kind of ornate concrete, though. Oh. For me. Okay. Sort of magazines. God. Me. Run. It's old, but not that old. There's plaster and lath. This was part of the fire. You can tell paint's burnt off. The soot covering everything. That's an old battery pack emergency light system. Fashion killers. Office. I said, what? I don't know. Up-a-doo-doo. Oh, there's a workstation. Desk. We got anything interesting? Oh, I guess it's locked. This one works. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. American Tissue Mills of Greenwich. All right. What's the date? 8/31/2000. So, well, so I guess it's possible. I'm gonna have to look into this. I mean, maybe the place was used up to 2001 and it caught. December 78. Industrial wastewater treatment and landfill facilities of Stevens and Thompson's Paper Company. Okay. So this was part of the Stevens and Thompson's paper mill. Ooh. Interesting. There's the second floor. Looking out. That's probably a paint locker. Looks like a couple of them. I mean, plants like this, they did their best to try to keep from things happening, but I don't know. These old buildings, man, doesn't take much sometimes. Oh, there's some of the third floor wall right there. Some of the plaster and lath. I'm grateful for these concrete steps, though. I don't really have to worry about my footing so much. Wow. That bugger took a big flame. There's the fire door. Melted the glass out of the door. That is absolutely crazy how hot this was. Melted the glass. Now I'm on the 3rd floor. Pretty much the top floor. There's that bridge. That's the way I came in. Melted glass right there in that window frame. Look how it's warped. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And here's another. I mean, obviously there's no way for me to get across. My younger days, I probably would have tried to skirt this because I'm just that stupid, or was that stupid. Look at the size of that beam that burnt right through. Look at that. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. You can see. That's what it used to look like. That beam used to look like that beam. Look how charred that is. That is friggin' ridiculous. Wow. It's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Okay, well, there's no more up. So, we go down. Okay. Owie. Well, there we are. 2nd floor, going down. Enter. Do not enter. Ah, if I'd only seen that before. Up-a-doo. Going down. Going down. Down, down, down. Okay. Now, we head this way. Past our artsy guy. Wow. Look at this. That's weather. It's done that. What we got in here? That's... I don't know what that is. Oh, it used to be ceiling tiles. That's probably asbestos. Who cares? I got enough crap in my system. Little asbestos won't hurt. Vehicle inspection report. Yeah, I used to fill those out. A mouse trap. Huh. Must have been a break room type of area. Yeah, hot water heater, utility sink, a chair, desk, like a bench chair. So, I mean, this could have been the shipping and receiving guy's office. Wow, that was fun. A videotape. Boy, it's stuck. Enter for safe haven, fallout shelter. Oh. Well, I shut the door, I'm safe. Okay. Coffee pot. No coffee, though. What kind of bullshit is that? No coffee. Hello. Odd. Okay. Walk across the asbestos. Walk across the asbestos. Uh-oh. Can't go through here. All kinds of stuff fall down. Must have come from up there. Yeah. Came from up there. I mean, I suppose I could, but I'm not going to because I'll hurt myself. I can't see anything through the snow. All right, well, let's see here. What can I do? Fire exit. I guess I could do a PLF. Huh.